OpenAI's new model can generate short videos from text prompts. You've tried plant based meat, but here comes meat based plants. And GM's Super Cruise added 750,000 miles of rural roads. It's Friday, February 16th, and this is Engadget News. On Thursday, OpenAI announced Sora, a brand new model that generates high definition videos up to 1 minute in length from text prompts. Sora, which means sky in Japanese, will not be available to the general public anytime soon. Instead, OpenAI is making it available to a small group of academics and researchers who will assess harm and its potential for misuse. OpenAI says that the model works as a result of deep understanding of language, which lets it interpret text prompts accurately. However, OpenAI warns that the model can struggle to understand cause and effect. It can generate a video of a person eating a cookie, for instance, but the cookie may not have any bite marks. Sora isn't the first text-to-video model around. Other companies, including Meta, Google, and Runway, have either teased text-to-video tools or made them available to the public. Still, no other tool is currently able to generate videos as long as 60 seconds. Sora also generates entire videos at once, instead of putting them together frame by frame like other models, which makes sure that subjects in the videos stay the same even when they go out of view temporarily. The rise of text-to-video tools has sparked concerns over their potential to more easily create realistic-looking fake footage. And generative AI more broadly has sparked backlash from artists and creative professionals concerned about the technology being used to replace jobs. OpenAI said that it was working with experts in areas like misinformation, hateful content, and bias to test the tool before making it available to the public. The company is also building tools capable of detecting videos generated by Sora and including metadata in the generated videos for easier detection. The company declined to tell the Times how Sora had been trained, except stating that it used both publicly available videos as well as videos licensed from copyright holders. A team of South Korean researchers at Yonsei University have developed a hybrid rice variant that's quite literally filled with beef. The lab-grown rice grains were infused with cow muscle and fat cells, so they are 1 part plant and 1 part meat. The rice is also an appetizing shade of bright pink, which tends to happen when flesh enters the picture. The team hopes to eventually offer a cheaper and more sustainable source of protein with a much lower carbon footprint than actual beef. It'll also save time for those who enjoy a nice beef bowl over rice. The rice is the beef bowl. The researchers first coated each grain of rice in fish gelatin to help the meat cells latch on. Next, they inserted cow muscle and fat stem cells into each grain, which are then left to culture in a petri dish. Rice grains feature a porous yet organized internal structure that actually mimics the biological scaffolds found in meat cells. So, the rice grains offer a housing that allows the cells to grow and thrive, along with molecules to provide nourishment. The meat cells grow both on the surface of the rice grain and inside of the grain itself. After around 10 days, you get a finished product. The study, published in Matter, says the rice grains taste like beef sushi, which makes sense given the ingredients. The team even envisions a day when livestock could be eliminated from the process entirely. They hope to develop a line of cells that continue to divide and grow over long periods of time, so they can source from that line instead of from actual cows. Obviously, this is still in the research phase, so pink beef rice won't be showing up on restaurant menus anytime soon. The team's refining the growth process to produce rice grains with more nutritional value. They also hope to further improve the taste, texture, and color. This is just one part of a global effort to do something, anything, about the ongoing ecological disaster that is meat production. Livestock intended for slaughter are responsible for 6.2 billion metric tons of carbon dioxide entering the atmosphere each year, according to a UN report. That's nearly 12% of all human-caused carbon emissions. General Motors has announced a significant expansion of its Super Cruise operating area by around 750,000 miles to rural roads and minor highways in the U.S. and Canada. That's according to a report by TechCrunch. The upgrade is set to be completed by 2025 and will nearly double the automaker's current 400,000-mile network. First launched back in 2017, Super Cruise allows fully hands-free operation under the supervision of a driver who must be ready to take control at any time. It uses highly accurate GPS, cameras, radar sensors, and a driver attention system to ensure the operator is paying attention. However, it can only be operated on designated roads that have been LiDAR scanned for GM by a third-party contractor. That generates maps showing lane-level data, topography, the radius of road curves, and more, allowing Super Cruise to adjust speeds when necessary. That's particularly important on hills and other potentially dangerous sections. The automaker has taken a slow approach to its driver assistance system, especially compared to rival Tesla, which offers a $12,000 full self-driving system that can operate on city streets. GM recently unveiled the Ultra Cruise system that could also work in cities, saying it could be used 95% of the time hands-free. However, that program was reportedly canceled, with GM now fully focusing on Super Cruise. GM offers 15 vehicles with Super Cruise, including pickups, SUVs, the Bolt EUV, and all Cadillac models. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and additional articles at Engadget.com. This episode featured human-generated journalism by Engadget senior editor Pranav Dixit and contributors Lawrence Bonk and Steve Dent, and was produced and voiced by a human at Spoken Layer. Enjoy your weekend. I will hopefully be back Monday morning with more tech news from Engadget.